Hello, welcome to another video. As you can probably tell from the last few, I'm still trying to work out the best format for these videos. I think a combination of 1 or 2 days, depending on what I'm doing that day. But yeah, today I am going climbing. I think climbing, maybe bouldering as well. Might do both. Weather's absolutely stunning. I'm in shorts. What's that all about? At the moment, it's fingers crossed on sponsors. I've started to talk to people. I've had a lot of kickback so far, which is no surprise really, is it? Big companies don't want to take on just a random guy who's, you know, not exactly a big name, is he? This chap, both hands on the wheel, Scott, both hands on the wheel. But I've been and talked to a couple of people recently, and they've forwarded stuff to head office with recommendations. So there's some positivity coming through there, which is lovely. It's contacts of contacts. This is why I keep asking, does anybody know anybody that works for a company that can help promote me, you know, and give a face-to-face, you need to support this guy, because that's what I need really at the end of the day. I need somebody who's got a link to somebody else, to a company, just so I can go bing bang, we've got somebody here. I've just got this theory, and if it's wrong, it's wrong, but I've got this theory that if one company gets on board, others will. You know, if I get a big bike firm or a big food firm, or I don't know, a bank or something, if one gets on board, others might start rolling in, because one will just go, ah, okay, something's happening here. And that's what the whole world record thing was all about in the first place. I only started pursuing the world record thing because, well, I'd seen it had never been done before, and I thought, well, it's going to give extra kudos and the ability to get better sponsorship. Hope that's the case. Granted, I've got a lot of time for this to get prepared, but it's constantly in my head. You know, getting sponsorships is the biggest crux for it. But I've got plenty of time. Hopefully people know people who know people who know people. In other news, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this. I should have done, so sorry if I haven't. My wife met somebody a few weeks ago, really randomly, at a petrol station just down the road from here, who was wearing a Muscular Dystrophy UK t-shirt. And us being us, she went over and said, oh, my son suffers from muscular dystrophy, who are you, and what have you. And it turns out it's father of Carmela. Carmela's a young girl who suffers from muscular dystrophy, a very rare version of it, who's done a huge amount of fundraising in her time. And they're doing a charity bike ride in August, a 66-mile loop down in Wiltshire. So I'm going down there in August for the day. That's, yeah, just to go around with them. It's going to be a great day. Try and raise a bit more cash, try and raise some more awareness, just spreading the word. I feel it's what I'm designed to do. Just do ambassadorial things. Yeah, it's just my life's drive now. I've never been so enthusiastic about anything in my life, and that includes things for me. This is for other people. It makes me feel so good trying to help others. I'm not doing it to make me feel good. God, that sounds awful, doesn't it? No, this isn't about me. This is about others, you know. Of course, it's got a payoff that, you know, I feel great by helping others, but I mean, if I didn't help others, I'd feel awful. I mean, it's a win-win, isn't it? Anyway, I really am rambling now, so I'm going to get to the climbing wall and start getting vertical. Oh, incidentally, yeah, today's Tuesday. I had an actual rest day yesterday after Sunday's 73 miler. Again, it was a relatively gentle 73 miler. Nevertheless, it's been a long time since I've done any mileage like that, since August in fact. Felt totally fine yesterday. So yeah, the tightness in the calves has gone. Yeah, I think cycling seems to self-heal me. It's just good for me. I love it so much. Forgot to say, got an interview this week. I think it's going out next week with Lake District Radio with Wayne Singleton. It's going to be a little bit different. Going to be on the turbo whilst doing an interview. I think that's quite a good idea. Well, not my idea. You know who you are, thank you. But leading on from that, I'm going to be doing a series of interviews I'll say a series of interviews. I'm going to start doing interviews with people whilst on the turbo. People who'd like to be interviewed. There's people at the charity, people involved with the charity, people who suffer from muscular dystrophy, friends, family, I don't know. If you're involved, or if you know somebody that would like to be interviewed, yeah, let me know. Send me an email, drop a comment, put me in touch with them. Perfect. So that should be fun. Trying to get two things done at once. All of these will be recorded and I'll be putting them on this channel. It's amazing what happens when it's a little bit earlier. It's just before 5 and it's gorgeous outside. This place is empty. There's literally 4 people down here at the moment. Go back a few weeks and that wall was absolutely crammed with people. There's people on every line. So hopefully be able to get a bit of a play with more of the area today. So that'll be good. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Tuesday. I've had no plan for today. I've just been sat working. No idea what I'm going to do. So I've just decided outside because it's stunning. I think I'm going to do my little TT. It's only 18 miles, but a little speed session as I come back in off a rest day. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of footage, but I might be having full head down. Oh, well, as predicted, didn't film any of that, sorry. Too busy getting my head down, avoiding the traffic and trying to get the draft. Yeah, felt alright. Oh, excuse me, I've got to sit down. Felt alright there. I think the training is definitely working. Feeling pretty strong. I sort of went about probably 85-90% on that, I think. I don't know. Well, no, maybe not. I'm not dying at the end, so a little bit of heavy breathing, but I'll put the stats here because I know how to do that. I usually average. Now, I usually try and aim on the goal is to beat 20 mile an hour average because it's only 17-18 miles or so, give or take. There's a couple of roundabouts. I had to stop at a roundabout today. I had to stop at 2 roundabouts today, so obviously that detracts from it. So I think by the feel of it, it's going to be close because tonight is utterly perfect. It's still, and you could drop a feather, it would just go straight down tonight. It's wonderful. So yeah, it felt great. Feeling strong. This is good. I'm liking this. One thing that I wanted to bring up was, yeah, I'm not cycling every day. Making sure I have rest days. I'm cycling 3 or 4 days a week. One of them being longer day for Sunday. Mainly because I work for a living. I want to keep a balance with doing other stuff as well, which is why I climb, because I really enjoy climbing. I enjoy cycling too. I adore it. There's much more of a training to get fit aspect, which doesn't mean it's not fun. I love it, but the rest days I want to climb. I want to get better while I'm climbing as well, but there's no pressure on that. For instance, I was bouldering last night and I did a couple of V6s, which I've been trying for ages as part of the Mountain Master series. Again, didn't record them, sorry. But I must have tried 40 times for one of them. And the time I did it in the end, felt really easy. So it's just development. I mentioned before, I'll probably do something about just mental health and happiness and exercise. It's something that I'm really keen to do because exercise has made me such a happier person. I mean, I've been sat at my desk today in a right grump, so outside into this, it's just, oh yeah, that's all gone now. I know it's still there, but it doesn't matter now because I'm here. I've got my bike. I mean, it's gorgeous out here tonight. If every day could be like today, oh, I suppose that, yeah, that brings me full circle onto, you know, to bring a perfect balance, being on the bike would be my job. Love that. Just getting out, riding daily, even if it's on the turbo, just getting out and doing. I mean, yeah, who's going to pick this up? Who's going to give me a job just to go on my bike and promote the brands? You know, I'm not a known name, am I? But a man can dream. A man can dream, and I'll keep pushing. It's not going to stop me doing what I do. I'm going to continue to do these silly challenges and just crack on and do them because I do enjoy it. I enjoy the pain, I enjoy the interaction and the communicating with finding new people. Yeah, it's just really fulfilling. It really is. Anyway, I'm going to leave this on a happy note. So I think I'll sign off on that, and I'll bid you farewell for the next one.